Hello, my name is Dave Zaney. Uh, I've spent my career in the mining industry in northern Minnesota. And during that time, I read a lot of crime mystery novels, and I thought I would try to write one myself when I retired, when I had the time. And so I've written two books, Waterfall and Circus Acts. I enjoy doing it. I really love developing characters. And I want to like to continue it, and I'm working on a third book now. Now, Circus Acts is about the 2008 Great Recession, and I thought that would be a good subject to write about. Uh, and so I developed a story, not of the way it transpired, where the uh, the act happened and so many people were hurt and no one was punished. Well, in my book, I have a brilliant but psychopathic uh, professor in St. Paul, Minnesota, and he wants to get revenge on those who he felt has have taken his money. And so he develops a method of helping some of these people that he felt did him in to leave their earthly boundaries by dramatic acts in public and in a circus atmosphere, thus circus acts. Uh, and on his trail are as a veteran investigator in the Minneapolis Police Department and his young protege, who is very capable, but she does have a chip on her shoulder. And so they work together, not so well at first, but they develop a good relationship. But anyway, they are on his trail. And so that's how the story unfolds. And it's not just about the revenge and chasing down the killer, but it's also about a story about love found and love betrayed. So there's something that would be in there. I would hope for everyone, and I would hope that the develop compelling characters. The book for me was important to be published because I felt that trying to give it a try of being a novelist, I wanted to put my own brand on real events that affect us all. So Waterfall was with the freshwater crisis, and a story was developed from that. And of course, Circus Acts is with the 2008 Great Recession. And I thought that would be a good story to write about after reading The Big Short by Michael Lewis and also watching the movie. But then I didn't in any way want to be to copy what those stories were about. As I mentioned before, my book is more about revenge. And so I would hope that after reading many periodicals on the subject, that it would be a good read and it would be a compelling read. So I set about writing circus acts with the premise that I could hopefully develop good characters, and I wanted the in his scenes to be uh, uh, quick with a lot of action and much drama. That's the type of crime books that I like to read, and I would hope that I could pass that on to readers that would feel the same way. And it was a lot of fun writing the book, and it was important to me to publish the book to see if my style of writing would be accepted by the reading public. I do hope what readers take away from my books are that they enjoy reading the compelling characters and that they accept the style of writing that I write with. I sat on her for quite a while and not exactly knowing how to go about this, with publishing companies and whatever. So I just I tabled it. Well, I work with several volunteers at our local food shelf who are avid readers and belong to book clubs. So I let them read the manuscript, and they were the ones that pretty much pushed me to publish the book. Also, I attended a couple of writers' conferences put on by Writers Digest, and I've met many writers, and I really enjoyed being in the writing community. And they have a panel on both sessions. They had panels that would review first pages of books. They picked them at random, and they picked mine the first time, and they totally destroyed it. And so I went back and revised it and brought it back. The second conference, pretty much the same thing happened. And I thought, well, they don't get it. But then it came to me that, well, from their point of view, not knowing the story, that maybe it didn't quite make sense. So I went back and toned it down, rewrote it again. But that was a very interesting experience for me, looking at how to write from maybe other people's points of view. And the first page came out pretty well after that. Also, I entered the book in a few contests, national book contests, and one of them was the 2022 Hollywood Book Festival Awards, and I got an honorable mention in that contest. And I also received an exemplary mention in the 2022 Writers Digest Self-Published Book Awards. So that was a pretty good inspiration, and it also helped me and gave me confidence to go on. Circus acts can be found on Writers Republic website, also Amazon, and also Barnes and Noble. It's available now.